We here with a very special guest.
It's Antidote. Spell it all caps. That's how you're gonna find my music, or Antidote 1989 on IG. But yeah, man, music producer extraordinaire. I represent 90 culture. You know, I do a lot of collective projects and stuff of that nature. But yeah, I do a lot of dope stuff. I can't even describe it all. You know.
Tell us more about 90s culture though.
Yeah, man. A production house. I work with a lot of artists, instrumentalists. I'm actually in the building with a producer I just did a project with. My man's right here, Shogun 187. I believe you did an interview with him already. We got a project coming out. We have a project that's out, and I'm about to drop something in August. Just keeping it moving, you know. Always building on that catalog, trying to get that. I like to think of it as sonic real estate, you know.
Hell yeah. What's the best and worst thing about being a producer?
I'll try to look at the positive. So I'm gonna go with the positive first. The best thing is the cross marketing. You know what I'm saying? I like to think that if I gain and we cross market in a certain way of release, then they gain and vice versa. And I would like to think also that I was able to put money in people's pockets by doing that. So it's a blessing. And then I guess the downside is that a lot of motherfuckers don't want to pay. They be like, you know what I'm saying? But we got to come up off that broke-ass mentality. Yo, if you can buy a dub sack, a fucking thing of beer when you go out, you can buy some beats. You know what I'm saying? You got to invest in the craft. And I got my compromisable situations, but those are for the talented few that I truly believe in, you know?
Yeah, how do you feel about the talent pool in like Florida and West Palm right now?
I feel like it deserves some shine, some light, but there's a lot of talent out here, man. I work with a lot of talented individuals myself, so I don't want to be biased and be like, it's just them. But there's a lot of artists that are coming out the woodworks and, you know, exposing their talent. So I think it's just a matter of time before that one person really brings that attraction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. There's a lot of talent, especially here tonight, man. There's a beautiful lady singing right now. She sounds fucking great, man. There's definitely great talent in Florida for sure. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh shit. Damn, I lost my train of thought. But who inspired you to become a producer?
Man, there was a journey of mine where I'm rapping all the time and I'm just like scratching for new beats. Yeah, matter of fact, that whole Dat Piff era was my shit, because not only was I getting mixtapes for the free, but like, man, I would just go on there and just download all types of instrumentals, man. But top 5 producers, shit, I'll say Dilla, Doom, Madlib, Alchemist, Ninth Wonder. And yeah, man, I just always had this urge to get a sound similar. So I just started producing, man, and it was a fun thing, but now it turned into like a monetizable opportunity.
Hey, yeah, what's your beat making process like?
I like to sample, so either I have something that's on the tuck and I'm just like listening to it, looking for parts, or I just run and gun. I go up in there with an artist, we get the flow going, and you know, chop up some samples, maybe lay some instruments, live instrumentation over it. It varies, but you know what I'm saying? I don't limit myself. I just go in there and I try to be like, you know, like Bruce Lee. I'm like water. I'm adaptable, you feel me?
Hell yeah, be water, my friend. You gotta be a sponge, man. Especially a sponge. Oh shit. Fuck. What's the most frustrating part about beat making?
The upgrading of the technology, I feel like though it's good for the process, sometimes I don't know. Every time I update my computer, man, I'm always be scared that shit's not gonna work. So that's just like the upgrading of the OS and all this shit. I'm a digital based in the box kind of producer. I fuck with the analog sound, but my workflow is definitely, I use Ableton to produce beats, and I use Pro Tools to record. So I'm fluent in Logic and GarageBand, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I fuck with it all. If you know a DAW and you know the workflow, then you can work anything.
If you can make an album with any industry artist, who would it be and why?
Man, shit. Kendrick, bro, because he's like the hottest right now, and I feel like the realest. But I would say Big Crit, but he already produced his own beats, you know. And same with Cole. Like they already got the ability to produce their own shit. So I would like to do a joint with Kendrick. I like to think of myself as like the alchemist of Palm Beach, you know what I'm saying? Because I definitely, my catalog is extensive, you know, and it's not just my shit, it's the artists I'm working with, and I'm trying to pry up the talent, you know, as much as I can.
Hell yeah. Who did you think win in the Kendrick and Drake beef?
Man, hands down, Kendrick, bro. He fucking made an anthem out of that shit, and I kind of feel like it's like the room, the air left the room. I feel like, and yeah, man, Kendrick took care of that, took care of business.
Easy.
What up?
You take care of him easy. I don't even think it was like that close as people think. The beat selection, just everything Kendrick did was fucking crazy and dope. Super dope.
Kung Fu Kenny, man, I feel like he was like water, you know what I'm saying? Like you just said, he did a plethora of like sounds and beats, and he didn't just stick to one thing, you know. So you got a beat from Mustard, you got a beat from The Alchemist, you know. And it's just a beautiful thing to see. Like, I'm a big fan of The Alchemist. He's the top 5 producer, you feel me? And to see him get this revitalization, this rejuvenation of possibility this far in his career, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with that shit. I aspire to have something like that in the near future.
Yeah. I've been asking the question all around today. If you had the power to change one thing about the world, what would you change and why?
About the world? If I could change one thing about the world, I'd get rid of money. Because that shit keeps us stressed, confined, oppressed. You know, it's classism, it's hierarchy. I'd get rid of money and be like more trade and barter. But there still had to be a system in play that motherfuckers is not overthrowing shit, because money is the only motive right now for a lot of people. But with the arts and stuff like that, like I said, I got my compromisable situations because I believe that it's more than money. But money is the only thing that motivates a lot of us, man. And it's sad, but there's people out there who don't got bread. They living on the streets, and there's a conversation, it's just like a piece of food or something will assist them, and they happy. I think we need more humility, man. We gotta humble ourselves. Never being too humbled, but just remember that it could always be worse, you know?
Hey, the last question, man. How would you like to be remembered?
I want to be remembered for, you know what I'm saying, being one of the greatest producers in my era, where you can look back on eras and be like, oh, he was running shit. I would like to leave a staple of music, the longevity, make some shit like Earth, Wind, and Fire that you can always go back to and hear that shit and be like, yeah, this is it. You know what I'm saying? And really, I just want to make my family's name proud. You feel me? Like, I want people to look at my last name and be like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? He did something for his family, Colombia. He did something for his side of his family is Italian. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make my family's proud and see like, nobody in my family's a musician. Nobody got a musical bone in their fucking body, but I came to handle business, so it's like, I hope that it transcends me just being like this hobbyist in people's perception, because I look at it like a career. If you really put the motivation behind it and the consistency, which I'm all about, consistency, cross-marketing, you know what I'm saying, and continuous like building and the progressive nature of fucking just good music. I like good music. If it's not good, I can't relate.
All right, one last question before you leave, man. What's the top 3 best album of all time?
Top 3? I might be wild. It's a tough one, but the albums that I go back to for like lyrical inspiration, I would say it's definitely a Nas album. Between Illmatic and It Was Written, but I'll go Illmatic. I'll definitely go Black Thought, not Black Thought, Black Star, Talib Kweli, Mos Def, and then I'll also go Big Pun, Capital Punishment. You know what I'm saying, for my Latin peoples.
Hey man, that has been really, really dope. This is fire, man. Make sure you check out
90 Culture, Antidote, representing 90 Culture, you know what I'm saying? You can find me on IG, on everything. You type in 90 Culture on the internet, I'm the first thing, man. Just go copy it, go buy it, go use it, subscribe, holla at me. Or Antidote 1989 on IG, Antidote all caps on all DSPs, man. The music's out there now. I got some new shit dropping August 31st. Dark Antimatter with me and my dog, Trey Dark. He's in the building somewhere. But the shit's out now exclusively on Bandcamp. Go buy that shit, support.
Yes, sir. And that is it.